Let us give joy to all, for joy is ours. Yes, we have won the joy because of that identity. Let that joy now be shared. For what we have won that joy? Not for ourselves, but for the world. The joy we have won from the Supreme, not for ourselves, but for the world. Therefore, she says, for joy is ours. For not for, oh, she says here, there you are. For not for ourselves alone our spirits came. She is conscious of her mission all along. At every moment, at every instance, she is conscious of her mission. We have not come here for ourselves. We have come for the sake of the world. For not for ourselves alone our spirits came. Yes, we have come, of course, here to be together, but not for ourselves alone. Out of the veil of the unmanifest, therefrom we have come, from the transcendent, from the absolute, the veil of the manifest, beyond Satchidananda, means that is her origin. Therefrom they are coming, from the absolute, which stands even, meaning the Supreme Himself, beyond Satchidananda, the Supreme Himself, beyond Satchidananda. It is from there we have come. And that veil of the unmanifest is there to remove that veil, to bring into manifestation what He wants us to do. That is our work. Why we have come here? To give joy to others. Why we have come? To give joy to others. Now this phrase, veil of the unmanifest. In the same Upanishad, what we have seen just now, there is a phrase, veil of the unrevelation. The Upanishad, let me check that. Yeah, the veil of the unrevelation. Page 360. Same. Just before what we read. We have come from that unrevelation, which has not been exposed, spoken out, given to us. It is from that we have come here. From the unrevelation. For not for ourselves alone our spirits came, out of the veil of the unmanifest, out of the deep, immense, unknowable. You see, she is talking of unmanifest, unknowable. Why unknowable? See, the unknown can be known. The unknown can be known. But there is no way of knowing the unknowable. Because unknowable means what? Everything is held back as potential. Beauty, love, joy, strength, whatever you want to call it, everything is kind of held back. And therefore it is unknowable when it is held back. When it comes into expression, it may not be knowable to our cognition, but it is possible. When it is only in the potential form, it remains unknowable. It remains unknowable. When it comes into manifestation, it can become knowable. What is in manifestation can become knowable. What is not in manifestation but potentially held back is the unknowable. Is unknowable. So we have come from that, from the pure absolute. This is for the first time Savitri is disclosing her divine origin. Not only hers, but theirs, Satyavan and Savitri. And for what? To give joy to others. They come for that. Not for ourselves alone our spirits came, out of the veil of the unmanifest, out of the deep, immense, unknowable, on the ignorant breast of dubious earth, into the ways of laboring, seeking men, two fires that burn toward that parent sun, two rays that travel to the original light. She's, we need each other, two, the Vedantic and the Tantric, or what you want to call it in another language. We need, these are the things which will go and climb up, you see. These are the possibilities of nature have to become the expressions of the spirit. Possibilities of nature have to become the expressions of the spirit. That is one ray. That is the tantric way, as we have been seeing. To explore the possibilities of the spirit and prepare them to enter into nature. That is the Vedantic. That is the job of he. This is the job of she. Truly. To prepare possibilities of the Supreme in the transcendent is one job. That is the first birth. To give to those possibilities birth in nature, that is the second birth. And when these two come together in the manifestation, that is the third birth. What Acharya says. That is the third birth. See, Ashwapati, he is doing the spiritual sadhana. He is doing the yoga of the Supreme. Savitri is doing the yoga of Shakti. There are two different yogas. Savitri's yoga is a different yoga than Ashwapati's yoga. Two paths. Ashwapati is climbing the hierarchy of the spiritual planes. Explores the entire cosmic dimension, goes all the way into the world of Satchidananda. See the problem of this creation. And what does it do? In the house of the spirit, Canto 3 of Book 3, in the house of the spirit, he establishes a new creation. That is the first birth. He brings that creation first in him. That is the first birth. He establishes that creation in the transcendent, the new creation. A new and marvelous world arose. That is what we got there. A new and marvelous world. He establishes that in the supreme, in the transcendent. That is his work. Now, the problem is, all right, that world is there. So what? What is the use of that world? That world can come down upon earth, can manifest upon earth, can be in the mortal world only if the work of nature is being done, and the work of nature to be done is by Savitri. The Vedantic path is done by Ashwapati. The Tantric path has to be done by Savitri. Then, when that is happening, then the second birth takes place. And she has said, after 29th February 1956, Mother says, a new world is born. That is the second birth. The first birth was already done by the Supreme himself there. In the male, the child is first born. Now, here, the second birth in nature of the child takes place. Born. Now, when that birth takes place, then the third birth of the new creation, manifestation of living in that is the third birth. That is what say, into the ways of laboring, seeking man, two fires that burn toward the parent sun. One this, the other one, two fires that burn. They are complementary, they are necessary to each other to do the work. It is not Shivandu alone who can do that. It is not Mother alone who can do that. There is a part to be done by Shivandu, there is a part to be done by the Mother. And they are different. There is a kind of an operational division of work between them. The consciousness is one, but in the dynamics of work, in the pragmatism of doing things here, there is an operational division. This is Shivandu's work, this is Mother's work. Both are necessary. He wills, I execute. To raise a travel to the original light, to lead man's soul towards truth and God, we are born. See what a statement she is making. To lead man's soul towards truth and God, we are born. To draw the checkered scheme of mortal life into some semblance of the immortal's plan. To shape it close to an image of God, a little nearer to the idea divine, the real idea. Idea divine, the real idea. Real idea, the supramental idea, which takes the concrete shape. Real idea in life divine is equivalent to supermind. Equivalent to supermind, real idea. Real hyphen idea, both capital R and I, real idea. To lead man's soul towards truth and God, we are born. So she is very clear about her mission. All that thing you see. To draw, etc., basically. But the entire mission of Savitri is presented in this one single line. To lead man's soul towards truth and God, we are born. Now, one can write some 50 pages, 100 pages on this line. No, it's not there yet. It's not there yet. One can write. Yeah. See, you look at this one, how difficult this is. How difficult this is. To lead man's soul towards truth and God is okay. It's very plain, simple and all that. But then why does he make a little distinction between truth and God? If you simply... Yeah, but then you have to keep on everything now. Write a book. See, truth and God, he says that, to lead man's soul towards truth and God, and that is the incarnate work, in work of the incarnation, with the mission. Everything is now charged in this one single sentence. He is making a slight difference between truth and God, you see. God is the supreme who governs everything. Truth is something which comes into expression. Into expression, into reality, into expression. There is a kind of a dynamism in truth. And behind that is the support, the upholder of truth, who is God. This is a very powerful line from that point of view. See. To lead man's soul towards truth and God, we are born. See, I mean, the simple statement would have been, to lead man's soul towards the divine, we are born. Wouldn't do. See?
We are so far away from this, so
Yeah.
anything will do.
So that's the kind
Divine will also.
So that is what. Now the point here is one thing which kind of troubles us is, well, these will keep on troubling us all the while. Truth and God, all right, all right, all right. Now this is a statement which Savitri is making. To lead man's soul towards truth and God we are born. Savitri has definitely this realization, recognition of her birth. Why she is here for? But now she is claiming it also on behalf of Satyavan. She is claiming it also on behalf of Satyavan. Does he know that? Yeah. Otherwise, she would not express it to him. You see? She is expressing on behalf of Satyavan. Look, awake for this purpose.
I have one question.
Yeah, sure.
When he says here, let us be joy to all.
Yes.
For joy is ours. So she is revealing the divine origin.
Let us give joy to all, for joy is ours.
Yes. So you said she's revealing for the first time her divine origin. But ultimately, all life is divine origin.
No, let us give joy to all, for joy is ours. She says, lo, all these beings in this wonderful world. She is identifying ours with all of them.
But also that there is a divine origin where she comes from. She is coming from the divine. Her origin is in the divine beyond.
No, you see, she has won it. In other words, their soul, their preparation, their mission is there to do that. Man is not, see, it is from this point onward now that man will awake to that possibility of the divine. And then only he will get that joy. Now that the possibility has been opened out, the doors are thrown open by Savitri's work, the joy can flow out to the world. And see this line, let us give joy to all, for joy is ours. It's a monosyllabic line. Let us give joy, Spondy, to all, for joy is ours. Very forceful line. See? Perfect pentametric line, monosyllabic.